see, the Republicans sold us out. About 65 in the House. I think most of America is figuring out who these treacherous traitors are to Americans and our Constitution. I know probably my rep, Cheney, up here in Wyoming, was most likely one of them. You know, I wish they would do where they have to vote and say who they are and what state they represent or what district, because then we would have it a little easier on finding out who the traitors are. 65 in the House. That means there's only less than 28 or 25, I'm not sure what the number is, out of 100 or 200. So that means there's a lot of traitors, a lot of rhinos. And if we don't take care of it, guys, we're not going to have squat come 2022. It may look like it's going to be a landslide. I don't buy what the media says. I never buy what the media says. The media is a bunch of lying assholes like Don Lemon. He's married to a white guy, but he fucking hates white people. Go figure that one out, but he likes a white dick up his ass. Como, both of the brothers. I don't know what their mother was thinking when she allowed them to be Goombas. That's what they are in Italian terms. Goombas, Fredos, freaks. Now we got the new governor in New York. Boy, what a sleazebag bitch that is, huh? Get rid of one, insert another. AOC and her little twat squad. I don't know why they give her so much power. She's one of 435 reps in the House. That's like being one in 500 cops that screws up. It means nothing. But they give her power. Schumer's afraid of her because he's already sold out America. He's in bed with the refugee program. He's got a buddy that's a developer that develops buildings in New York and stuff. They all, him and Nadler, want to be these big developers, okay? Well, with Schumer, all they got to do is give, I don't know, what is it, an X percentage of their apartment complex or their building for refugee resettlement, and they get millions of dollars. Okay? It's like Feinstein out in California. Her husband bought up all the closed post offices, which, by the way, is prime real estate, centrally located. Think about why a post office is where it's at. Okay? So they made millions off of that. And now all of a sudden, you find out he's got 65% ownership in the voting fraud machines, Dominion. This shit just, you know, they're so incestuous. They are. They're a bunch of incestuous pieces of shit. You got Hunter Biden, who likes to screw little 9-year-old Asian girls. There's photos of that. But yet he sits there and goes free. His girlfriend throws a gun in a dumpster and nothing happens. Christopher Wray was up James Comey's ass so tight you could have called him his tampon. And Trump should have never ever put that guy in office. Whoever told you that, Trump, fire their ass now. Get them the fuck away from you. Just like the ones that are telling you to get rid of Corey Lewandowski. He's been one of your most advocates. And this cunt makes a false allegation. Do you really think Corey would do that at a donor party? I think not. He could buy and sell pussy all day long. He doesn't need some married twat's ass. He really doesn't. So, Trump, you need to wise up. These guys play games. They play lots of games. And the game is to take away any of your support for 2024. Any of your strong players. They did it to you in the White House. They're doing it now. As far as what I watched today, Kaylee McEnany, I love you, girl. But do not give any due respect to that pimp, Juan Williams. He's a piece of shit. He's been a piece of shit. He'll always be a piece of shit. Like Joy Reid. He's the black Joy Reid. Keep them niggas on the plantation. Biden is wonderful. Socialism is great. Yeah. See how that works out. Anyway, that was just a couple of thoughts I had on my way home. I was from work. I'm livid over this. We got generals that committed treason and a coup against a sitting president being hailed as some kinds of hero from Liz Cheney of my state, Wyoming. You know, her daddy is a war criminal. Trump was right. He said it then. I'm saying it now. Bush knew that the attack on 9/11 was going to happen. That's why he was as far away as he fucking possibly could be, so that it didn't look like he knew. They were warned weeks ahead of time. And where was the FBI and the CIA in all this? How come they can only find people that came into the Capitol, but they couldn't find fucking real terrorists? You know, America, you better get your shit together. You better figure out where you stand, because it's going to come down to us against them. Patriots who love this country against people who want to destroy her and make her a third world country. And while I'm on the subject of it, we need to find a new means of communication. We're being spied on. We're being censored. Anything on the internet, I wouldn't put my beans in. We also need generals. We need fighters. We need young men who still believe in this country. And we need to figure out how we can gather and not have spies amongst us. FBI likes to start shit. Look what they did in Michigan. They were involved in the January 6th deal. They think we're fucking stupid. Those weren't Trump supporters. John Sullivan is Antifa, is Black Lives Matter. The gal that got her head shot, the queen of Black Lives Matter in London, he was there. CNN paid John Sullivan, $90K to video the riot at the Capitol. Langley warned the state capitol, 5 or 6 times. This is what we're seeing on the internet. Here are the fucking flyers. And you got and Democrats want to hold a hearing, and they want to talk to all Trump's inner circle. But here's General Milley and all them guys going, we're not going to discuss what goes on between the president and myself. I won't answer that. But we're supposed to answer it. Mitch McConnell's turned into Pelosi bitch. We got some rhinos in our party that give the Democrats any fucking thing they want. You know? Next year, guys, 2022. I want to see you out there running for office. I want to see you go to your reps and your state representatives and your federal representatives. I want to see some voter laws on voter ID. I want to see some never do illegals get to fucking vote. Michigan's taking in all the ragheads Good luck, Michigan. I'm from Michigan. I am fucking ashamed of you people that brought home 60,000 fucking people that had nothing to do with our embassy. 60,000 fucking people that are walking off bases, raping military women. And you know what? And they never ever said, well, we're not going to invade again. They're trying to set us up for another war. And you know what it's going to take? It's going to take 5 good presidents to fix this shit. 5 good trips around the tree for the Senate and the House, owned by patriots, for the next 50 years to fix what this fuck up has screwed up. I'm sorry, I cuss. I am just over this shit. We work our fucking nuts off, and now we're going to get charged another 24% because we're small business owners. You know what we're going to do, you little pricks? We're going to barter. We're going to barter.